Tell me if this sounds familiar. You wake up wanting to have a productive day. You swear you're gonna study, go to the gym, eat clean, fix your sleep, all of it. And then by 4 p.m., you're on your bed, scrolling, feeling guilty, and telling yourself, why can't I just stay consistent? Yeah, same. The crazy part? The reason you're not consistent is not because you're lazy. And I'm gonna prove it and show you how to fix it in the next 24 hours. Stick with me. The real reason you keep failing. All right, let me tell you something most productivity videos don't say. You don't have a discipline problem. You have a system overload problem. Let me explain. Every time you try to become consistent, you try to change 5 habits at once. You want to wake up at 5 a.m., eat clean, study 6 hours, meditate, drink 3 liters of water, stretch, journal. Bro, you basically tried to become a new person between Monday and Tuesday. No wonder you burn out by day 3. Your brain isn't built for that many changes at once. It panics, it shuts down, and suddenly you're binge-watching videos about productivity while not being productive at all. Mini cliffhanger. In a second, I'm going to tell you the one shift that makes consistency feel effortless. But first, let me give you one more truth bomb. Consistency isn't about doing a lot. It's about doing one thing repeatedly until it becomes automatic. Once it's automatic, then we stack the next habit, then the next. That's how real consistency is built. Why your motivation dies so fast. You ever notice how on Sunday night you feel unstoppable? You plan your whole week. You write the aesthetic to-do list. You swear this time it's different. Then Monday hits. Your motivation just evaporates. Here's why. Motivation is a spark. It's not fuel. It gets you started. It can't keep you going. Fuel comes from momentum, and momentum comes from small wins that stack into bigger wins. But most students wait for motivation to kick in before starting. That's like waiting for your phone to magically charge itself. Let me show you the fix. The one-switch method. Fix consistency in 24 hours. All right, here's the part you clicked for. This is how you fix inconsistency in the next 24 hours. Step 1. Pick one habit. Only one. Not 5. Not 10. 1. Example. 10 minutes of study, 5-minute cleanup. 3 pages of reading, 2 minutes of journaling, 20-minute deep work block. Pick the one that feels the most winnable. Yes, winnable, not impressive. Because consistency is built on wins, not aesthetics. Step 2. Shrink it. Even smaller. If you picked 10 minutes of study, make it 5. If you picked 3 pages, make it 1. Why? Because the hardest part is starting, not continuing. Once the barrier is low, you don't fight yourself anymore. You just start. And starting is where consistency begins. Step 3. Do it at the same time tomorrow. This is the part people skip, and it's why they fail. Your brain loves routines. It loves predictability. If you try to do your habit whenever, you'll lose to whatever distraction hits first. So choose a time. After breakfast? Right when you get home from school? Before bed? Link it to a moment you already do every day. Step 4. Track it in the simplest way possible. Don't download 7 apps. Don't make a color-coded spreadsheet that looks like NASA mission planning. Open Notes. Write today's date. Write, did habit? Yes, no. That's it. Because seeing progress creates dopamine, and dopamine creates consistency. What happens after 24 hours? Here's the part no one talks about. The goal isn't to transform your life in a day. The goal is to prove to yourself that you can follow through on one thing. Once you get one win, your confidence changes. Your identity starts to shift. You stop saying, I'm so inconsistent, and start saying, I can do this. That identity shift is what allows you to stack the next habit. And the next. And the next. This is how people become disciplined. It's not magic, it's repetition. Quick examples for students. Let me make it super real. If you're drowning in school, start with a 5-minute warm-up study every day. Even if you stop after 5 minutes, it counts. If your room's always a mess, clean one surface, just one, every night before bed. If you want better mental clarity, do a 2-minute brain dump before sleep. Write everything stressing you out. These tiny things, they snowball into a version of you that feels in control again. All right, quick recap. You're not inconsistent because you're lazy. You're inconsistent because you're overloaded. Motivation won't save you. Small wins will. Pick one habit. Shrink it. Tie it to a time. Track it simply. Do it tomorrow. Then do it again. That's it. That's the formula. If you want to change your life, don't wait for next week. Try this tonight. Prove to yourself